In this video, we're going to be talking about pH and what it means and the importance of pH, so stay tuned. And towards the end of this video, we're going to share a tip with you in regards to how to hatch brine shrimp very successfully without having to mess with salt. Hey, it's Andrew here from Bluefin Aquatics. Today, as we did mention, we're going to talk about pH and what pH actually means. So pH actually means the potential of hydrogen, measured concentrated hydrogen ions in the aquarium water. So basically what that means is just a measure of knowing with your water how it sort of sits in regards to the concentrated ions. Now with different fish species such as your African cichlids and so forth, some of their pH they need to be swimming in is a lot higher. Now, as we can understand that 7 is neutral, so anything higher than 7 obviously will get higher in ions. Now, if you want certain fish, then you've got to do a bit of background work to find out exactly what is the right pH level for them, whether it be up around about the 7.6, maybe 8, or as low as 6 for some of your discus and so forth, and some of your sort of softer fish. So they're the things that you should look at when you do sort of get your fish, understand their water qualities and what they can actually handle, and what is really best for them at the end of the day as they're actually swimming in the tank. So understanding the pH is quite an important part, along with also, as we said before, in regards to the ammonia, in regards to the nitrate, and also regards to nitrite. So all these things combined will help you have a healthy tank, and the water will be perfect for you. Now this is why we do water changes as too, because depending on your fish, whether you want to up the pH, obviously you're using more tap water or conditioner obviously to put in there, or if you want more pure forms such as your RO, which is reverse osmosis water, or you can use what we do here. We use reverse osmosis water, and we use rainwater here to condition our fish when we want them to breed, especially with your discus, where the water's nearly basically got to be very soft and just about pure so the eggs don't harden. So behind all that, there is an important role that pH does take. So as we mentioned in the intro there, we're going to give you a bit of a tip in regards to how to hatch your brine shrimp. Now we do know there's a few methods out there, and people use like rock salt or use normal oxidized table salt, for example. But we actually go down to the ocean, which is plentiful for everybody around the world, and take the seawater from there and actually hatch our brine shrimp in the seawater. Now sometimes we leave the eggs in there overnight without aerating, so they're softened, or we just basically put them in a container and we'll hatch them out from there straight with just seawater and also with the brine shrimp. Now I'm just going to show you here now, these are the containers that we do use. Now this is 3/4 full of seawater, just average seawater you get from the ocean, and then from there onwards we also use the brine shrimp eggs. So basically what we do is, depending on how much you're going to need, we generally use roughly about half a teaspoon, because we have a lot of fish that we do feed with the brine shrimps, especially when they're first starting out. All you need to do is drop that in there, stir it around, let it settle a bit. You'll obviously get some eggs that'll sit to the top. Then generally with that, you put it into the aquarium water so the water stays warm, rather than having like a lamp to bring the brine shrimp to the top. So just have them in there. Once roughly around about 18 to 24 hours, you will find that the brine shrimp, majority of them have hatched. And if you take the air tube out, you'll find that the brine shrimp will come to the top, to the lightest part of the container. And therefore then you can actually use a syringe, or you can use a turkey baster to actually extract the brine shrimp from there. And either you want to feed them straight away, or like we do, we dilute a bit into some fresh water and we feed our fish that way, so then you don't sort of contaminate the fresh water, too much salt water. So we do hope that you've got a bit out of that little tip. As we go along in this journey, we're going to be sharing with you a lot of tips on a weekly basis, just to give you a bit of an insight to how we do it and what we've been doing for the past, as we said, 35 years. So with that, we'll look forward to seeing you in the next video, and we'll have some more tips for you. All right, thank you for watching.